was it? Sorry, you ready? Yeah. Okay. What's it like just starting after a longer layoff and one that included some time away? Was it any different than starting a regular season?
Yeah, I was kind of prepared. Tournament golf's always a little bit different than playing golf at home, so I tried to be as prepared as I could for some bumps in the road, as I'm sure they're always just starting the year, and this is a different place than I usually plan to start my year. So I think having an understanding of that, I may not be exactly where I want to be to start the year, but at the end of the day, I'm here and playing some decent golf, and overall, I'm as prepared as I could be with the layoff.
You talked about trying to refine, how you're watching tape to try to remember how some of your swing felt last year. How do you feel now with your swing?
Yeah, feeling good. That was, I kind of reminded myself I didn't get off to a great start today. It was a bit of a slower start, and I felt like I could have been a lot better, but overall, yeah, just kind of reminded myself to stay patient and did a good job of capitalizing on some opportunities there on the front nine, which was my back nine, and posting a decent number for the day.
How many tournaments have you usually played by this point in the year?
Usually 2. If I'm in Capital, I'll play, and then I'll typically play Amex as well.
How nice is it to play a good round, the harder of the 2 courses, and now you got 3 in a row?
Yeah, it's kind of nice getting for the flow of the tournament, getting to start over here, and then get to play the rest of the tournament at Pebble. I think that's a nice flow for the event, and so yeah, I liked what I saw today. I hit a few errant shots out there, but overall kept the course in front of me for the most part, and so I was able to make a decent amount of birdies.
How much differently do you view Pebble as opposed to Spyglass, especially if it stays calm like this? I know it's supposed to rain a bit overnight Friday night.
Yeah, I think the winds, we're supposed to get a decent, a little bit more wind tomorrow, and I think it's supposed to pick up as the weekend kind of goes on, and so the golf course should get tougher and tougher, and I'm looking forward to the test of going over there and playing.
I just out of curiosity, Rory was just in here. He said, typically he shuts it down for the entire month of December, doesn't hit balls at all. What's the longest that you typically go, not even playing social golf?
That's funny. Rory and I played a match together in the dead middle of December. So I think he's lying.
He played a lot this December.
He didn't want to swing work.
Yeah, no. Sorry, saw an opportunity. That's on me. No, I typically, when I take breaks, I still play a little bit of social golf, just because I love the game. I love being able to go out and play with my buddies. And typically, when I'm playing throughout the season, if I'm going to do something golf-wise at home, I'm trying to maximize the amount of work I can get out of that. And no offense to my buddies at home, but some of them, it's not the best playing with guys, especially my age, just because, we haven't quite figured out how the gambling should work and all that. And I have some different games I like to play in throughout the year. And, good games during the week at home, and then good games on the weekend where the shots are enough to where I feel like I really got to grind, and I get a lot of pressure putts. And so as far as just going out there and playing in the fall, I still get the text from all my buddies wanting to play. And so go out and play with some of my friends from college. And then, I'll let in the offseason, I'll let the guys that I play with throughout the year get a little bit of their money back, when I'm a little bit more out of shape.
Scottie, there's a lot of good names on the board already. How important is it to put on a good show this week? Pebble Beach is a signature and all that.
Yeah, well, I mean, just like any other week, I think we're all trying to do our best, and it's an iconic golf course, and I think it's a golf course that we're all going to want to play well on. So, I'm looking forward to the rest of the week. I haven't had a chance to look at the leaderboard, but I know Rory made a hole one, so I assume he couldn't have had that bad of a day. 6, perfect. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a great tournament. Yeah.
You mentioned that Pebble's iconic status obviously starts with the ocean, but beyond that, what makes it sort of magical to you? The history of the course, you talked about the variety of shots you have to hit.
I think it's a combination. I think the ocean is what really makes people remember it. Number 7 is a hole that is unlike any other that you can play in the world, and so. Yeah, I think there's that aspect to it, but then when you get really down into the golf course, you have to play a lot of different shots. You have to curve it both ways. You have to control your distance well and have an understanding of how far the ball is going to go here close to the ocean where the air is cooler, the wind's a little bit heavier. And so there's a lot of stuff that goes into playing the golf course more so than just hitting the same shot every time. You got to really adjust and do some different things to play well over there.
All good. All right, Scottie.
Sweet. Thanks.
Appreciate it.